Hello and welcome back. This is Jonathan Gardner playing Factorio, of course, and it looks like we've already launched 20 rockets. That's 20,000 science research. That's a lot. Phew-wee! Making mod. Oh, excuse me. Why did it pick right now to hit? The hiccups, yet again, right when I start recording. Alright, so I was working on this thing over here, and I was thinking hard, and I was like, oh, I gotta come up with something for the electronic circuits. And let's see, let's just write down what I need. What do I need in terms of plastic? What do I need in terms of plastic bars? So it says I need well, I'm using productivity modules, so I don't know, man. I haven't even set up my red science, my red circuits. Like, don't these guys take red circuits? Yeah, they do, don't they? They take red circuits. And I've only set up enough red circuits for this up here. But I'm kind of at... I want to know what to do. I'm thinking about it, and... Let's see, I think plastic is half as fast. Plastic is, it takes a second to make 2. But the thing about plastic is, I need to go get some chemical plants. I'm going to try to figure out how to put plastic in line with the red circuits. I do want to figure that out. It's over here somewhere, isn't it? There it is. We got, I don't know how many of these we're going to need. It says plastic bar. On my spreadsheet, it says we only need 7.3. Okay, that's enough for me then. Let's just take 10 of them. That's going to be more than enough. All right. So, okay, so these are 5. Okay, so let's say we did plastic, right? There they are. We make plastic, right? Plastic. We're going to take these guys. No, just 4. I'm going to just stand on the side there. Just like this. Okay. This is about as good as it gets. I'm running low on these guys. I need some more. Let's get a medium power pole to connect everything up. There we go. Okay, then we take the speed modules, we throw them in. And then we throw in the productivity modules. And the speed is 6.55. Oh. Okay, so plastic. This is with 3 productivity module 3s plus what is that, 12 beacons. That gives a speed of 6.55, and it gives productivity of 30%, so it's 1.3. So it produces 2 every second. So we take 2 every second, we multiply by 1.3, we multiply by 6.55, and we get 17.03 plastic. And how much coal does it require? It just requires 1 piece of coal, if I believe. Yeah, 1 piece of coal and 20 petroleum gas. So speed of 6.55. So that's basically 6.55 coal per second, and it takes 20 petroleum gas. Yeah, and 20 times 6.55, 131 petroleum gas per second. That's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is we could drop these guys and we can add in speed modules instead. Okay, and that gives me a crafting speed of 8.5. This is probably what I need. So with 3 speed module 3s plus 12 beacons, that would give me a speed of 8.5 speed. That means I would produce 17 per second. And it's going to take 8.5 coal per second. And it's going to take 20 times 8.5. 170 petroleum gas per second. So this one might actually be better to do it this way. Because for a row of six ACs, so 6 advanced circuits with 4 product new module 3s plus 12 beacons, that will produce a total of 6 times 1.866. So it'd be 6 divided by 6 because it takes 6 seconds. It produces 1. So times 8 for the speed. That's basically producing 8 per second. That can't be right. Let me just verify really quick the math there. And these are the wrong ones. Yeah, that's crafting speed 8, and every 6 seconds it makes 1. Oh, it has a productivity bonus as well. So 8 times 1.4. That's 11.2 per second. Times 6. Right? Six times 1.866. Yeah, 11.196. So it's 11.2 per second. And it requires 2 ECs. So that's basically 16 ECs. No, 16 divided by 6. 2.667 times 6. Yeah, so 16 electronic circuits, 16 plastic, and 32 cable. Okay? And it produces 11.2 per second. Yeah, 11.2 per second. So a row of 6 produces 11.2 per second. So if I could produce 16 plastic, which, one of these would produce 17. So this would give me all the plastic I need for a row of 6. So one of these would give me the plastic I need. The trick is I need to get the coal in. I could bring the coal in from the side. 8.5 coal. So if I had 45 coal coming in, a full belt, divide that by 8.5. So I can handle 5 of these guys with one belt of coal. 5.5 and a quarter, a little more than 5 and a quarter, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm going to copy it, I believe. That's what I do. And move it down 1. Like that. I need to fix this. Okay. I'm going to trade this guy out. Okay. Let's drop him in here. You make some plastic bars. And he has to deposit it. We can have it coming up this way, the petroleum gas. And then he has to deposit it on the far side of the belt. He's going to be producing 17 per second. These... Yeah, that's going to be ridiculous, man. Let's just get like a couple stacks. I don't know, maybe one's enough? I don't know. How much... I need to look up on the wiki. Stack... Factorio... Inserter. How much can it move a second? Inserter speed. Inserter throughput. So a stack inserter can move 27.69 per second. So it can do 27 points. That's enough. One stack inserter is enough. A blue inserter can do 6.9 per second. Okay, so now I need to bring in the coal, and I need to move 8.5 coal per second. So I'm going to need a stack inserter here. No. Go back. I'm pressing Q, then pressing R. So we're going to get the coal to come up here. We're going to get the pipes. We're going to do the same thing here too. Let's not forget the speed modules. Yeah?
Wouldn't depositing the red circuits take too long? Because the blue circuit's not fast enough?
This one?
Yeah.
It's only... One of those factories is only producing 1.8 or 1.9 per second, so it's not that much. The blue inserters can handle up to 6.9.
I thought you were saying 11%.
Yeah. Let's get this going up here. Okay, that's coal coming up there. He's putting it on the far side. So now we just need enough electronic circuits now. So for a row of 6 of these guys, I calculated we need to make 16 electronic circuits per second for one row. So one of these guys at full speed makes 22.4. 22.4. All right, let's play around with the design for electronic circuits. I want to figure something out here. So we have, I think this is getting somewhere. Okay, what I'm going to do is I am going to take and do some magic. I'm going to say, hey, we're going to make cable right here. We're going to see cable is going to produce 44.8, which means you need 2 stack inserters or to keep these guys busy. And it needs 16 copper per second. He needs a stack inserter going in. Okay, and these guys are going to produce 22.4 electronic circuits per second. A stack inserter going out, and he needs 16 iron going in. Okay, so we're going to take the productivity modules, we're going to throw them in here, and then we're going to surround them as best as we can with beacons, and I'm going to see what I can fit. And this one doesn't do anything. Let's get this guy out of there. Okay. Oh, this is a little bit... I imagine we could slide these guys down just a little bit. Let's do Control X and just move these guys down an eensy weensy bit. Okay, so this guy... Oh, we need to put these guys in. Crafting speed of... Oh, you need to get some power. Let's get some power. That actually covers everything. Holy cow. He has crafting speed now of 6.75. 6.75. So let's do my little design here. So this is... so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, it's just 5, 10, 14. We have 14 beacons, and we're doing cable goes directly to EC. Okay, so we will make... So these guys are running at 6.75. And 1.4 productivity. Okay. So we will be making 4 per second with the cable, because it's half a second to make 2, times 6.75, and then times 1.4, and 37.8 cable. Okay, and it needs so 2 times 6, 6 times 6.75. It needs 40.5, so that's not quite enough. It's a little short. What if I replaced one of these with one of these? Okay. So now its speed is 7.5625. Let's see, 1.4 times 6.75. Yeah, so now we have 1.3 times, what's the speed there? Why am I not seeing it? 7.5625. 7.5625. That's 9.83.
That one has a
7.5625 and 1.3.
Dad,
Yeah?
that one has a blue productivity module in.
Yeah, that's what I done on purpose.
Okay.
6.75 times 1.4 equals 9.45. 9.83125 times 4 is 39.325. We're getting closer. Let's see, 40.5 divided by 4. I need at least 10.125. What if I replaced another one like this? What would the numbers look like then? Okay. So now we have 8.375. Holy cow. I should be using some calculus for this, but I don't want to. 1.2. 10.05. 10.05 is dang close to the 10.125 I want. If I had 1.1 times, let's pull out another one. (1.1 times 9.1875). That's 10.10. That's almost there. That is so ridiculously close. It's off by 10.10625 versus 10.125, which is what I need. So we are only off by 6 thousandths. No, like 19 thousandths. And last one, if I just went full on speed modules, that would be 10. So it actually gets slower with full on speed modules. So I think having one speed module is the fastest. One speed module, one productivity module is the fastest. This is the pinnacle. This is as close as you're going to get to 1-to-1 ratio of these guys. Right, JJ?
I don't know.
You don't know. This is the answer. Doesn't get better than this. The question. I want to bring copper in. I only have room. Let's see, how many electronic circuits? It's making 22.4 per second. So that's barely enough for one stack inserter. If I did yoink. Oh, wow. That doesn't leave much room for error, does it? How many do my advanced circuits need? They just need 16. They only need 16 of these guys. I think copper is actually my bottleneck. I need massive amounts of copper. I really want to put the productivity modules on the copper. So what if I said I'm going to put the productivity modules on the copper no matter what, right? In this case, that gives me 9.45 times 4 when I need 37.8, right? $37.8 cable. It makes 37.8 when I need 40.5. Can I slow down the electronic circuits? It kind of doesn't make sense to slow it down. I mean, maybe I could pop like a speed module out of here and just save one. And maybe pop one out of here too and save one. And so that brings me down to the speed of 6.125. 6.125 times 6 equals 36.75. What if I added another one in? 36. That's pretty dang close. Okay, so now we're at 6.4375. 6.4375 times, and I need 6 per second. 38.625. That's a little bit more than I need. So I could just pop two of these guys out just like that. And this will make for me... how many? 1.4 times 6.125. 1.4 times 6.125 times 2 equals, here, let's do it again. 1.4 times 6.125 times 2, 17.15 per second. 17.15 per second. Which is good. That's more than enough. This is more than enough. Okay, so let's try to make this fit. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to X these guys out. No, I'm going to copy these guys out. I'm going to leave room for... Actually, I am going to X them out. No, let's just copy them out. Let's just copy. Let's copy, move it over here to keep it safe. And then let's go and delete all this. And let's go ahead and copy this. Let's move it out. Let's move this guy up here. Okay, let's X this out. Let's add it up there. My auto builder did most of the work there. Actually, I need to make this 6 long because I want to make them perfect. I want to make them so perfect. I'm out of underground belts. I know, the travesty, the horror, the disaster. How's my power doing, by the way? I need more power. Almost time to get more power. Yeah. We're at 22 rockets. Underground belts. Where did I put those? I think I use them more than I use belts now, especially because I'm passing under the beacons all the time. I just checked on my recording, make sure it's recording. This episode of Math was brought to you by the number 0. You guys might have heard of the cult that worships the number 0. Is nothing sacred? JJ's like, wait. Oh, I get it. That's hilarious. Okay, one thing that I wanted to do was I have to get these guys to put on the other side of the belt here. And one way I can do that is to go boom, boom, and then go down, and then go like this. And I'm going to have the other belt come in here. So basically like this. That'll work, don't worry. And we go over here. And then we go like, Okay, that'll bring the plastic and the circuits together into one. Can I think of a different way to do that? Okay, the other thing is I need my iron and copper. This guy, where's the copper? Copper's coming in from here. He needs 18 and 18. So I should be able to fit a single belt with iron and copper. The question is, how do I get it down here? The answer is maybe I can squeeze it like this. Oh, this is cool. Let's see if it'll go that far. No, but it will do this. Holy cow, JJ.
Isn't it a bit packed?
Hmm?
Isn't it a bit packed?
Isn't it a bit packed? It absolutely is packed. How do I get coal? I want to get coal over here too. Oh, I have to get this guy going somehow. This is a concern. What if I had... 9.45 times 2 equals 18.6 times 2, 37.8. Okay, I could have a full belt of copper feed both of these guys, right? Okay, let me just think this through a little bit mathematically. So basically, I could use robots to do this, but honestly, that feels like cheating. I like belts. So we have one belt of copper plate. We need 37.8. And then we have a half belt of iron plate. That's, we don't actually need that much because these guys have fewer modules. So this is 6.125, so it's 12.25. And then these guys, they're working at a speed of 8.5. They need 8.5 coal. That's less than a half a belt. And obviously we're going to need the petroleum gas. That's 8.5 times 2. 8.5 times 2 times 20. So we need 340 petroleum gas per second. Wow, that's a lot of petroleum gas, JJ. Like, how much are we producing right now? We're producing 4.5 thousand. 52,000. Okay, that per minute. 340 times 60. That's right. 340 times 60. 20,000. So basically, just to feed these two coal, these two plastic factories, JJ, I need to increase my petroleum gas production by 50%.
Ooh.
That's a lot of petroleum gas.
Why don't you just increase it by 2,000? Why don't you just increase it by like 2,000%?
Yeah.
It's like,
And this is just for one of these guys. This is ridiculous. This is truly ridiculous. I'm so close to getting this to work, but I think just the amount of materials that need to come in, especially the petroleum gas. I'm so close to getting it to work. So if I had a half belt of iron plate and a half belt of coal. The other thing I'm thinking of is I put the... I do this. Or something like it, right? So I do copper cable, I do electronic circuits here, and then I do copper cable here. And this one's feeding the electronic circuits, this one's feeding the belt. Just basically reverse the order of these two guys. Or something like that. You know. Is it possible for a belt to actually carry the copper cable that I need? It could. One belt, a whole belt could. Would have to get both sides. One side of the belt isn't enough. I need to do two sides of the belt. It's difficult to unload both sides of the belt. So, you know, at this point, actually, I'm kind of like, I think this is a really nice dream. But honestly, I should probably build a train station to do all this stuff. Like, I should move this into a train station and build processing units at a train station, build electronic circuits and cable at a train station. I think that's a better investment of my time and my resources, is building train stations. Because train stations you can scale infinitely. And, you know, to be honest, transportation isn't a problem with a train. Right? So I'm thinking of abandoning this factory. I'm definitely thinking... I'm just going to erase it. I know that it seems like I put a lot of work into this. I just did a lot of math is all. Let's go ahead and tear all this down. And yeah, I'm going to build a train station that brings everything I need. I think that's going to be more appropriate use of my resources and time. I'm going to start with some really awesome ore processing train stations. And then I might... For the copper cable, I might build it on site. That's one thing that I'm thinking I might do. Because copper cable is bulky, right? It takes up 2 slots of the inserter, which means it's twice as much time to load and unload than copper plates. And when you're transferring from one train to another, which is what I'm probably going to do, or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't do any transfers. That's a possibility too, right? Right, JJ? Just don't do any transfers.
or you could just quit the game.
I don't want to quit the game. This is awesome. This is the fun part of the game. This is when it gets really interesting. Everything up to now, yeah, everybody's done that before. This is new. So let's go ahead. Alright, so I have all these modules that I really don't want. They're going to try to take those beacons from me. I'm not going to let them. There. Let's go put these beacons away. I'll grab them later. I'm a little bit depressed, but not very much actually. That's a lot of beacons.
A ton.
Yeah. That is definitely what we'd call a ton in the business. I think it's fair to call that a ton. Alright. We can watch this for a little bit and see what we're short of. We are short of yellow science. Why is yellow science having a hard time? What's wrong with you guys? You guys are missing low density structure.
Yeah, low density structure. Stop being lazy.
Yeah, stop being lazy, you bums.
This
It looks like we're not making plastic fast enough anymore. Let's go see if there's a problem with the plastic production. This doesn't look healthy. This is... Oh, look at that. We're not making petroleum gas fast enough anymore.
Dad, just put your modules in there.
I could. But that's not really the issue. In fact,
Orange ones.
maybe what I can do is just bump up the production of the petroleum gases.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what I can do, huh? Alright, let's see what's going on here. Well, we have plenty of petroleum gas. It's just not getting down there. Oh, I think I know what's going on now. Wait, this is going over there. Which is going over here. Which these guys are using all that. Well, this guy's getting all that he wants.
It's just using too much. So you just need to put a separate part.
You know what I'll do is I'll take these pumps that I have on me. I don't want the wood. Where is... I don't have any pumps on me, do I? These are pumps. Nope, I don't. Don't you hate it, JJ, when as a man, as a grown man, you leave the house but you forget your pumps? Doesn't that just annoy you to no end? Ah, there's my pumps. All right, let's go divert some of this petroleum gas down south. I'm just going to tear this guy up. And what we'll do is we'll go like this. Take the pumpity dumpies. And he says, I need power. And I'm like, don't worry, I got you, bro. Don't worry. And now we should be pumping this down in vast quantities.
Pumping it downtown.
It's a long way to go. Let's see if they like that now.
Oh,
Yeah, he likes it a lot.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, give me some of that goodness.
Now it's go destinies.
Look at that. Yeah, now we're filling up. Where's all that plastic? Is it just being used by the red circuits? I imagine red circuits are kind of low. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. Look at how crazy these guys are. You're like, I'm just making red circuits. That's all I know what to do. That's what I do. All right. So, should I start at the end or the beginning? What do you think? Like, should I start refining copper, or should I start by making processing units? What do you think, JJ? I think we should start at the beginning. That way we can see things happen as it goes along. We'll use our spreadsheet to tell us what we need to build. And we'll just build way too much. So copper. Dear copper, how much should I make? Copper plates. If I put productivity modules in, it says you should have
21 lanes.
21 lanes. 96. 96. That's 9 followed by a 6. 96 of those fantastic furnaces. I have 25 on me right now. Let's go get some more. I think they're up here. I forget where I put them. I think they're over here, actually.
21 lanes?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. It's a couple. It's like 6 or 7.
Oh.
Now, the next question is, how... Part of me thinks that what I should do is not transfer trains at all. Let me go get my train box. My box of train goods. My train things. Forget where that is. It's just up here.
Yeah.
Part of me says, this is my train stuff, that what I should do is... Oh, what does my map look like? I kind of want to stay away from that area. Let's just do it right here. So what we do is we take and we build like a station for... How many lanes did it say?
I feel like 21.
That's 12 lanes, or 11 belts. I want to build really long trains. 96. 96 divided by 2. If we fit 2 per car, how many wagons would that be? That'd be 48 wagons. So I think 50 is a good number. So 50 divided by 4 is 12.5. So maybe 12 48s. What do you think? 12 48s. That would be a train 60 long. What if I did 20 80s? All right, it's crazy time. Oh man, I wish you guys could see my face right now. Let's actually throw these in there too. I don't need pipes for a while. I'm not going to need pipes. Let's go ahead and get rid of the pipe stuff. Oh man, this is going to be hilarious, JJ. Oh, man, this is going to be so funny. Oh man. 80 of these. That's 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay. Okay, so 100 times 6 plus 99. That's 700. We need 700 rails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do something. That's funny. Oh, I'm using them all for building stuff, aren't I? I think this is as good a spot as any to start. What do you think, JJ? What do you think? Let's go ahead and grab the Farrell train, the Farrell car. And we'll just go ahead and just stick in here one of these guys. Do you want some rocket fuel there? It sounds like you want some rocket fuel. You do want rocket fuel. And we are going to put some tracks in there. And we're going to start this train up. We will not place signals or poles. We will start the train.
How big is the train gonna be? That big?
It's gonna be pretty big. Oh well, it's kind of close.
Too big?
I don't know.
You're going too far.
No, it's gonna be a little bit big.
A little bit.
Oh, garbage and fiddlesticks. What is this? It's like a lake.
You need to bring your little landfill.
I need a lot of landfill.
Landfill. Landfill.
I need a lot of landfill. Maybe I should make some like serious, copious amounts of landfill. These guys should be going faster. I feel like they're going slow.
Maybe because you're just too zoomed out. You know that time when you're
Maybe,
on a bike or something?
maybe I need nuclear fuel.
Around, right? And it's just like normal movie. But when you look down, it's like going real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, JJ.
You're just too used to being going so fast.
Uh-huh.
You think it's slow.
Yeah, I need my jet. What did I need landfill, right?
Yeah,
Where's my landfill?
not there.
That's probably not enough landfill. Let's go,
Landfill looks like concrete.
it does, doesn't it?
So you need a trash ton.
I think what we should do...
Start a landfill factory.
He requires 20 stone, 40 stone a second. 45 divided by 40 divided by 1.25. Yeah, one of these would consume a full belt. Oh well. We just need a couple inserters here. There we go.
Is that a bit too many inserters?
It actually is not enough.
You're just eating everything though. How is it not enough?
See, it's not enough.
How is that not enough? Holy cow. You don't need a ton. There you go.
I think I need some more miners. I don't have any. I need some more miners.
You're gonna get it.
Hey, you get out of the way. I think stone mines more slowly. No, it's the same. It's just you need a lot of them to get a full belt. Alright.
Now you have enough stone.
It's barely keeping up.
Why don't you just go on to your expedition?
You know what? Actually, let's have this guy go here. And let's put...
Mom.
See, I'll get rid of all the stone that I have.
I mean, you're not using it.
Alright, let's continue with our farl train.
And then if you don't have enough, guess what? You'll have way more.
Actually, I should calculate. I think I'm almost done, in fact. Why don't I... Let's go ahead and lay this down and see if it is done, how much further I need to go. So we're going to put a stop over here. And this will be called... copper smelter for the 2080s. Alright, so we're going to do 20 wagons. Then 80 wagons. Here we go.
It's called the Copper Giant. Trade kills. Dad, it counts the
does, yeah. That's it.
Why? Train kills. Use your robots.
Use my robots.
Or your auto clean.
I did go a little bit too far, didn't I, JJ?
I told you. It's not a Titan.
I went a little bit too far. I think maybe I went maybe about 270. 280. Oh, I get some fish too.
You can have some fish.
This is an awesome lake, by the way. I just thought you should know.
Yeah, just kill it.
Let's get my jet going here. Let's get some fuel in there.
Use your missiles. What are your missiles on?
I don't have any missiles. They're not that interesting unless you have monsters to fight.
Auto clean. Bye-bye.
Let me go as slow as I can. Oh, I went too fast. Alright, that's good enough. You can see why I want this jet. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have these guys. Oh, I need some beacons. I don't have any beacons, do I?
Yeah, you got rid of them all.
I got rid of them all, didn't I?
Wow, what's going on, right?
Let's go get some beacons!
That's a huge shrine.
It's a little bit long, yeah. Okay, let's go get some beacons. Where'd I put it? Over here? Let's take them all. I'll work from the back.
I don't know how on earth you're gonna do this.
You don't know how on earth I'm going to do this. I've done it before. Not this long, but I've done it. You just multiply.
Yeah, the resources.
Okay, see ya.
You need to. Well, okay.
And then we're going to have furnaces.
They just say
And then you go
up
like...
and down.
Oh, I don't have any modules.
Yeah, because you got rid of them all.
I did. I did a lot of things. Okay, then we're going to have tracks up here. I need an extra one. Okay. So we're going to have stack inserters. And we need some power. I want the power. These are like the perfect size, except they don't quite reach.
How are those parables so big?
I don't want to use two. Those things are expensive. You know what? Hold on a second here.
What on earth is that?
Let's just do regular power poles. Regular medium power poles. We could probably get away with these guys, can't we?
Oh,
Yeah, we could do that.
but I'm crashed. Oh.
Okay. So problems that I have right now. Number one, they don't have power, so I can't really see what they're doing with exactitude. And exactitude to me is important. Number two is I don't have my modules. So let me go get my speed and productivity modules.
Wow, that's really fast.
Okay, that's too fast.
That's really fast.
That did not work the way I wanted it to. I don't care.
Why? You're running out. You're running out. You're running out. You're running out.
Let's just build it a little closer. What do you think, JJ? Let's get the 2 beacons going here. I think if I offset these, it might actually make it better. I'm going to do some experiments really quick here. We can just go 1 extra. And then we're going to throw the speed modules in here. And the productivity modules in here. I could just go straight speed. That's an option. I think the productivity modules will make a small difference. I don't know that I need stack inserters to make this work, but I could definitely get away with using these small power poles. And then we can go... Okay. Oh, we got to put speed modules in everything, don't we? How about we not do it that way? That's not quite the correct way. I don't know what I was thinking there. Let's actually get some track.
You know how to put them on it?
And let's go ahead and get some... Okay, so he has a productivity of 20%. He has a crafting speed of 5.4. So 5.4 times 1.2, 6.48. Making copper and iron plates takes 3.2 seconds. So divide that by 3.2. They're going to make 2.025 per second.
Did you add the speed modules?
Yeah. And they're going to require 5.4 divided by 3.2, 1.6875. So they're going to be here a long time making plates. I have half of mine to go get some copper and test it out. All right, what I wanted to do now was take this, copy, paste.
Yo.
And then what I'm going to experiment with next is offsetting the beacons to see if we can get more beacons to make it faster. Like this one is actually speed 7.4.
Oh, you forgot to add the stack inserters on the top.
Ah, that's fine. I don't think I need stack inserters. I think blue inserters are fine too. Now we're at crafting speed 7.4. That's still at 2.3 per second that it's using. It's going to get 40% more per second. Okay, so let me just experiment here a little bit. If we offset the power things, let's see, if I had this guy here, and so it can only have 4 affecting 1. Oh, the other thing too is I could put like 1 in between. Oh, yes. Yes! Okay, start over. Leave that there, actually. So what we will do is we're going to have, and then we're going to have 1 go in between every once in a while. Because there is space in between, right? And then we're going to have oh well, And I don't know how to arrange these guys quite yet. There'll be something. They'll be doing something interesting and useful. Aha! We have a problem. While there is 3 space between the belts, there is not 3 space between the factories. And in order to fit one in between, yeah, so this is not an option. You get why, JJ?
Yeah. Because factories are bigger than belts.
And I can't use steel furnaces because then that is not going to work. Okay, now the question is how to offset these. Let's think about it again.
You want to make as many as possible.
Yeah, let me check my time here. Oh, I need to wrap it up here. Okay. This gets 4 on each of them, I think. So let's go ahead and throw the speed modules in. And let's go ahead and throw the... Four. 3, 4. This guy only has... Oh, let's get some power to him. Why is this only 3? Why does this guy get 4 and that guy gets 3? This guy gets 4. This guy gets 3.
Are you uploading that?
Yes.
Okay.
4, 4, 4, 4. I think this is the only thing I can do. Can't move this guy. Can't move that guy. Can move this guy. Can I? This guy can move over 1. These 2 guys can move over 1. That's fine. That's only because they don't have any on their side, I think. This one can't move, and I know I can't move it because it overlaps by 1. Can't move because he overlaps by 1 on 2 sides. Can't move. This guy can't move. This guy could move. This guy could move. Four, 4. This guy can't move. Can't move. Let's see what the pattern is. This guy can move. Oh, there's a pattern. What, only 2? Four, 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay, I have to do a line. There's no way around it. I have to do a line. It just has to be done. I can't see any way around it. Okay. 4, 3, 3. Why 3? Oh, because it lines up. Oh, man, that's bad. 3, 4, 3. Oh well, I'll figure it out next time, guys. There's a pattern there. I'm sure there is. I'm gonna try it, just patterns at random, and see what happens. Really quick here before we wrap up. I'm just gonna offset by 1. Let's throw in the modules. Okay. 3, 3, 3, 3. Offsetting by 1 means everybody gets 3, which is okay, I guess, because I'm going to get 3 no matter what I do. All right. These guys are too far away. Okay, everybody has an effect source of 3, so that means we can get up to 6. So let's go ahead and throw that on top. Okay, everybody gets 6 effect sources. Crafting speed is 8, which means they'd process like 2 or so a second. Let's throw in these guys. And now crafting speed is 7.4. Let's go over here to my copper plate. So 2 PM3s. The most I can get is 6 beacons for 12 speed modules. I'll have to sign it again. Copper plate. So 6 beacons. It goes from 96 to 173. Well, 80 times 2 is 160. So we're going to get close with just one of these guys making enough copper. I think the blue inserters will be plenty. Okay, let's go ahead and copy this. Why is it not working? Oh, stack inserters in the way, huh? And then, okay, we're just going to copy now from here to there. We got a problem here, Houston. I'm obviously not carrying enough modules. Maybe have enough furnaces, not enough beacons. I just realized I'm missing the blue inserters. I'll get them in a minute. Here we go. I have a lot of robots coming towards me. Let's mine them all. What are we missing? We're missing everything, basically. Everything except tracks now. Boy, these robots are fast. That's it. That is that. Actually, we need to name this copper smelter load. This is going to be called unload. Load copper ore. There we go. And that is that. Let's go to the end and let's put down the extra beacons if I have any. I do not have any. I'm just going to finish it off really quick before I go to bed here. Got a long day of work tomorrow. It's a big day. Lots of exciting things happening. So I need blue inserters. How many do I need? So if I have 160 times 4. That's 720. That might be enough. Yeah, we need some of these guys. Just take them all. Just take them all. I do need some power poles, but I'll get to them later. I think this is going to be used up if I lay all this down. Let's go ahead and drop. Oh, I do need underground belts too. I actually have enough speed modules for all that. I was surprised. I don't have any more power poles, but that happens sometimes. All right, so I'm pretty close to being done. This is beautiful. This is really fantastic. I'm kind of proud of this arrangement here. This is extensible. We will probably have the trains coming in and out from the same side. Both the loading and the unloading trains. And we'll just stack these guys on top of each other. The trains will be here for a long time, right? So we'll get one train to fill up on ore. And once it's full of ore, it'll come in here and do this little business here. And then... Is that Archie, Eliana? And then once all the plates are processed, it will move to the next station, and somebody else will come in and start filling up on plates. We're going to be moving full plates of... We're not going to transfer from train to train. We're just always going to transfer through the work, right? And they're going to sit there until everything's processed. Or after a certain amount of time, basically. So if they have... I need some power poles. I don't want to go too long. I did take a short episode last episode. Maybe this one will be long. Maybe you guys could consider it a treat or something like that. Oh, I do need underground belts. A lot of underground belts, in fact. 400 just isn't going to cut it. But I have a lot of power poles to drop down too, so... This is going to be fun. I don't have enough furnaces either. My power consumption is going to go crazy with all these beacons. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Did you go to the ice cream store?
Yeah.
Did you get ice cream?
Yeah.
Did it taste any good?
Nothing.
You spent nothing? Really?
Yeah. I had a coupon and then I did Chick-fil-A and Archie got me a coupon Frost.
Really?
Yeah, because we were going to queue the Chick-fil-A.
So you're just a freeloader.
Yeah.
Is Archie nice to you? Yeah. 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 So we'll just ignore this coal ore patch here. We'll just do something like this. And I don't know that we will have a stacker. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll have to stack trains to trying to get in. Yeah, so this train is going to go to a single mine, fill up, and then come here, and then do its processing thing, and then it's going to pull out. Somebody else is going to pull in. I wish I kind of had copper ore on me to watch it work. I just, you know, that'd be kind of cool. Let me go grab some copper ore just to watch it work a little bit. I have plenty of copper ore down here in chests. So I can just go yoink, yoink. Okay, there we go. We got 200 copper, which is like nothing. It should burn through that like in a minute. Okay. Okay, we're going to throw that in there. Bam. You see how quickly it's processing that? I don't know why they're taking so long to load. This doesn't make any sense to me. I think it's trying to keep that to a minimum. There we go, all done. That's what it's supposed to look like. Maybe what I can do is I could have like a count of which wagons are empty. I don't know if there's a way to figure out which wagons are empty or whatnot. If there's a way to see if these guys are working or not. I don't know. Anyway, let's check our power consumption, and we are probably at 55%, it looks like. We're kind of up there. It might be time to upgrade our nuclear power plant. I do want to make nuclear fuel as well. I think that's an important technology. Let's go ahead and bring the big power poles into line there. This is exciting. I want to get this guy working and fully functional.
What?
One thing I was thinking of is I could like offset. So I could have like this, and then like it goes up here like this or something, and then you have the beacons. Something like this is what I was thinking. Then you'd have other beacons up here somewhere. Offset by 1, obviously, because that's what you do, right? And this way I think we can get an extra one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this doesn't actually help because we'd be trading in the 2 that would be here, the 1, 2 for 1, so that doesn't help at all. That doesn't help at all. Unless they offset a little bit. This guy doesn't hit it. Does he hit it? Nope. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to improve this. The other option is to have, like, do this pattern. We have the full 12. And you have a single guy. Can we fit 2 in there? These are the same size. You could fit 2, but then... yeah, that's not good. So what you'd have to do is put 1 in the middle here. And then you'd have... but this isn't 7 wide. This is 4 times 3 is 12 wide. So it doesn't line up with the wagons. So that one wouldn't work either. What if we did... no. If we did 3 wide, if I did this, and I stuck it in the middle here. Wait, maybe this would work. Let's measure the distance between the 2. So you have 3, 6, 3. Space it out by 1. This might work. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I wonder what that would do. Let's just do something simple here like that. And we'll put 2 productivity modules in to reflect what a furnace would have. Now we need power. Okay, so this guy, he has 12 effect sources. This guy has 6, 8. 8? Oh, because of the 2 things inside. So 6. This guy's 12. Crafting speed 7.125. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he'd have 4 more. Each one of these guys would provide 50% more speed, so 200% more speed. So his speed would go to 470. What would that be? So 7.4 divided by 2.7. No, 7.4 divided by 3.7. Crafting speed 2, and then we'd have 200% more. So that's 570. 5.7. That'd be an 11.4 crafting speed. Is that worth 2 of them? No. 2 of them would have to, if I want to beat 2 of them, I'd need a 14.8 crafting speed. So that would not really improve things either, but that's another option. Maybe what you can do is you stack them. Last little iteration here before I go to bed here. So we have this, right? Okay, then you have your little thingamabob doohickey in the middle here. And this is the width of one car, right? So this is the beginning of the next one. So the pattern just continues like that. And then you do it again. Let's move you out of the way really quick. You do it again. And then you can actually stack as many as you want. Probably you can stack this like 4 high, depending on throughput. This might be more efficient in terms of, okay, so where would the belts go, right? You'd have to, the belts would have to come through here, right? So it would have to be one full belt, right? So you get a full belt coming up. These guys would pull off, and then, you know, really it's very difficult to unload. Maybe if I made it one more. No, it's very difficult to unload. I can't expand left and right because of the wagon size. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Take care, and bye-bye.